Hello everybody, my name is Chase Bradshaw. I am the owner of Mint Condition Lawn Care, and today I'd like to take some time to explain to everyone who clicked on this video three things about our company: what services do we offer, the history of our company, and why I think Mint Condition Lawn Care is the right company for your property management needs. So let's get started. First off, what services do we offer? Our primary service right now is weekly and bi-weekly mowing, which is pretty simple. Either every week or every other week, we come to your property, we mow the yard, we weed eat, we edge, and we blow off all the hard surfaces. Pretty simple stuff. We offer that all throughout the year except during the winter. We also offer lawn aeration, which is where we take what's called a plug aerator. It's a bunch of little plugs on a drum, and it rolls through the yard and plugs holes in the yard so water and nutrients can seep in, and it helps the yard grow better. We offer that in the spring and the fall, depending on what kind of grass you have. And we've recently started offering property management services using heavy equipment, which is basically where we'll bring an excavator, a tractor, a skid steer, a dozer, whatever, to your property and help clean it up. Part of this is land clearing. We bring a machine to the property and we take out any unwanted trees, any unwanted brush, and we either burn it or we haul it off so that you can put a structure on the property, you can get it listed for sale, or if you just want it cleaned up, looking nice, whatever the case may be, we get rid of all the unwanted trees and brush. The next service we offer is kind of part of land clearing. It's brush mowing. We come in with a really heavy duty mower that can handle more material than what a lawnmower can, and we slash through brush. This is typically, saplings, really tall grass, really tall weeds. This is a really good service for overgrown fields or for areas where there's a lot of trees. You need to clean out that underbrush, get out all that stuff, grind it all up, get rid of it so it doesn't start a forest fire, and it's also great for cutting trails on hunting land. Next up, we offer grading services. This is where we bring a machine to the property, and sometimes we haul in dirt, sometimes we use the dirt that's already on the property, and we level everything out, either to put a building on it, or if there's a building already there, we level the ground around it so the water doesn't drain towards the building or pool up in the yard. You want all that water to go away from the building, because when you've got water going towards the building, you're damaging the building. When it pools up in the yard, you're damaging the yard. So we come, we grade the yard, all the water goes towards the road or towards a ditch. And finally, we offer various excavation services. We bring an excavator to the property, we can clean out a ditch, we can install drainage pipe, we can demo sheds or concrete pads or whatever the case may be, and haul off any debris. And that's what we use an excavator for. So, now that we've talked a little bit about the services we offer, I want to talk about the history of the company a little bit. Now, the history of Mint Condition Lawn Care goes back to pretty much right after I was born. When I was very young, my dad had a land clearing business. He would go in with forestry mulchers and grind up trees, or he would tear down the trees, whatever the case may be. And I grew up sitting on his lap and running those machines. So I kind of got an obsession with heavy equipment from an early age. But when I was very young, I obviously wasn't able to run that type of equipment by myself. So when I was about 8 years old, my dad would let me get on my grandpa's zero-turn mower and cut the yard, and later I would do some mowing at the family farm as well. And I did that from the time I was 8 until I was about 11, and I saved up enough money to buy my first lawnmower. Bought a little $100 Honda riding mower with a 30-inch deck from my uncle. It was a complete piece of junk, but I ran it for a couple years and I saved up enough money, and ever since then I've been upgrading my equipment. I was 11 when I bought the Honda, I'm 19 now, and I've been upgrading ever since. I've got a truck, well, I bought a truck and then I bought a better truck. I bought a trailer, commercial grade zero turn, commercial grade walk behind, weed eaters, edgers, blowers, all that stuff. Way, way better of a setup than I had when I was 11 years old. But while I was building the lawn care side of the business, once I got old enough to start actually operating, heavy equipment type stuff, I started doing work at the family farm. We had a tractor out there, we had a couple skid steers, at one point we had a backhoe. So I would go out there and I would get on the machines from really the time I started running them when I was probably 9 or 10 years old, but when I was about 15 was when I started really doing some projects with them. And I did projects at the farm for years and years, and that's kind of what made me want to get into the property management side of things. I got the F-150 so I could pull a little bit heavier equipment, and now I feel I'm ready. I'm currently only doing weekend projects, but I hope to change that soon. I work for a civil contractor full time and have for over a year to better understand the industry and to get a lot of training on the equipment. So I have thousands of hours on these machines at this point. I understand the business side of things and I understand the industry. So, in spite of my young age, I do feel that I am very well qualified to be doing this type of work. And I guarantee that even with the small size of our company, it's just me and some friends that I hire to help me every now and then. But regardless of that, you will get the same quality, if not better, that you get with the bigger company. We will not leave the property until we know for sure that you are satisfied. So thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video and to check out our website. If any of these services sound like something you need and you live in or near Hampstead, North Carolina, in southeastern North Carolina, give us a call or text at 910-663-0793 or follow us and message us on Facebook. Thanks so much and hope to see you soon.